Welcome back to the channel. I am Joe. This week's video I'm pretty excited about. I got a cool new toy to play with. A company reached out to me like they tend to do and say, hey, we have this product. Would you like one and would you like to make a video and try it out? And up until this point I've had some cool stuff, some refrigerators, some headlight bulbs and stuff like that. But this is the first time that I got a winch. Stay tuned. Okay, I guess technically it's not the first time I got a winch. As you all know from the accident, my Smittybilt winch got destroyed, and of course Smittybilt was kind enough to send me a replacement one that I've been working on mounting on the GX, and we'll see that in an upcoming video. But this company Fieryred 4x4 reached out to me, and yeah, they sent me a winch. It's really awesome. It's gonna get installed on something. I'm not 100% sure what yet. It will probably go on the Lexus, at least for a little bit, just while I'm fitting the winch mounts and stuff, and because I'm kind of interested on how it works. I would really like to put a winch on the 3rd gen. Not really sure how that's gonna go. But yeah, let's go ahead and point the camera down here at the winch, and I kind of give you guys some of the features, and there are definitely a couple things that I really like about this winch. As I mentioned before, is from a company called Fieryred.com. It's actually, they have a whole brand, Fieryred 4x4. Admittedly, these labels are kind of cheesy and not very nice, but the winch itself seems to be extremely well built. Seems very solid. It hasn't been like rattling around or anything as I've been playing with it. Very cool milled aluminum work there. The physical size is very similar, almost identical to my Smittybilt 9500. This is, you'll see, 13,000. Now, I don't know. Winch numbers are all, you know, it just kind of depends on how you're using it, depends on how many wraps you have on the spool, and this actually has a label on it. I don't know if you guys can be able to see that or not because of the glare, probably not, but it gives you a breakdown of how many pounds the winch will handle depending on how many wraps the cord has on the spool or the drum, which I think is really cool. Came already with the synthetic rope. Of course, it came with the cheesy old hooks that they all come with. You know, the design, the millwork on this end is pretty neat. You know, it's going to be covered up underneath a bumper, but pretty cool. One of the features that it has that I like, we'll see how it works with my hidden winch mount, but normally these switches to engage, disengage, turn. This one goes up, engage, free spool, engage, free spool. I really like that. I think that's pretty cool. It's a lot easier than spinning a knob 180 degrees. How that works internally as far as longevity and durability, I don't know. I'm just saying I think that is cool. Of course, it has the controller on the top. You can, it came like this. You can dismount that, move that around, and of course it came with everything, a bunch of cables and hardware. Aluminum fair lead for the front, very neat there. Something that I thought was really cool to come with the winch, and I think this was like $350 winch, so I think it's priced appropriately. You have your cord here that you can plug into the controller, the box, and then you can control or plug into your handle here. The handle has, I'm going to try, let's set this up so I can focus a little bit better, has a built-in flashlight that I think that's really cool, and I don't see a place for batteries, so it must have a rechargeable battery in there that would recharge when you have it plugged into the module. It also came with this little box here that kind of looks like a vape, but it's not. What you do is you plug this into, get it clocked correctly, it only goes in one direction, get it plugged in there. Now it's wireless. You have a wireless controller now. That is really cool that it came with that. And like I said, that flashlight, I think that's really awesome. So at night you're working with your winch, you don't have to have a flashlight and your controller and your cord. You got your wireless module there, your winch remote here with a light on it. I just think that's really neat. So yeah, there's kind of a quick overview. Of course, I didn't do an unboxing video because I unboxed it as soon as I got it. I'm sure you guys can't blame me for opening up a winch as soon as I got it. It's got, you know, nice wiring on the back. Came with a nice big ground wire as well, and some other bracketry type, you know, just hardware for changing the mounts of this a little bit. All the mounts to, you know, bolt the winch down for the Fieryred and everything. I can't wait to get this mounted on something and to use it. It's definitely going to get used during the winter. On what vehicle, I'm not 100% sure. Well, there you have a quick overview of the Fieryred 13,000 pound winch. Now, before you guys, like you hardcore off-road guys that only buy the top of the line Warren winches, let's get a few things on the record here. I live in Iowa. We don't have any mountains. We don't have any rock crawling. I don't do any mudding. And so basically a lot of what I'm going to be using a winch for is a get out of jail free card. You know, if I'm off-roading with friends and family or something, somebody gets high centered on something, somebody gets just a loss of traction. Of course, we had a lot of snow here in the winter. Somebody slides off a ditch, needs some recovery. Things like that. That is what that winch is going to be used for by me. Your results may vary. Is it too small to be a 13,000 pound winch? I have no idea. I don't know what the internals are made out of. They could be made out of butter and Swiss cheese. Or they could be made out of really good iron. I have no idea. Not going to dig into that. Things I'm going to be testing are kind of like the speed. How smooth does it operate? How loud is it? Things like that. And that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. It may go on, as you guys remember from some other videos, I still have the winch plate from my 4Runner. I was able to recover that with the busted winch. The plate is good and is currently living on Chris's FJ Cruiser. So to finish up that install, we may put this winch on there just so that I can have two vehicles with winches, the Smittybilt, this one. I'm not going to be doing like a side-by-side comparison, like which one's better. I don't care. We're friends, and I'd like to have two families with two vehicles with winches running around in the wintertime in case we have some other friends and family getting stuck. And that way I can use both winches. And who doesn't want to have access to use two winches until maybe I get a winch bumper for the 3rd gen, which is not really a priority. Anyway, I will drop a link to the Fieryred website. They've got some other kind of neat off-road camping products coming out in the future that hopefully I'm going to get my hands on, and we're going to be testing and using those as well. Other than that, big shout out to Fieryred. Big thank you for sending me a winch. I think that's awesome. Hooking up the little guys on YouTube with some product that we can test out and have some fun with and help grow our channels along with helping to grow people's companies. Just really neat. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, please subscribe, turn those notifications on. Normally I drop videos every Sunday. This is a lot of what we do. Budget, DIY, family-friendly off-road stuff, camping, things like that. Some mountain bike stuff thrown in whenever I am able to. And follow the links down below also over to my Instagram and my Facebook, where I post much more frequently than once a week. And yeah, thank you for stopping by. Check out the back catalog of videos for the Lexus current build and the 4Runner build before that. And until the next video drops, thank you for watching. Take care. Goodbye.